Yo, welcome to an update for the channel for the year. So, I want to talk about a few things for the year. So, first thing, I'm going to have a new show. It's going to be called Critical Shot. It's supposed to be shorter reviews aimed at around like 10 minutes or even shorter. And the idea of them is to be around some of these shorter, questionable, or not as deep games. Now, this isn't necessarily meant to be that these games are bad, though. They're just not necessarily like the giant, 100-hour RPG, where they might be more of like a 5-hour little adventure or cuddly, good heart, charming, warm feeling game instead, if that makes any sense. So, that's the idea about Critical Shot. It's supposed to be a shorter and quicker format, and this month should have its first review coming out in that style. And I would love to hear some feedback on it, because I am doing one primarily real big different thing with it. And then it'll be kind of similar to the review format, just not as in-depth and detail of all the mechanics, because the idea is that they probably ain't going to have lots of in-depth mechanics in the first place. Now, the show will probably end up having some bad games in it, along with shelfware type stuff in it, but there will be good things in it too. Night in the Woods will be done in this format, because it's a simple game without like crazy depth mechanics to it, so it kind of fits the format, if it gets it. Second thing though, I am moving Monday Shorty streams. I have several events that happen on Monday now. Originally, one of those events swapped between Tuesday and Monday, so it wasn't as problematic really, but having a event I started joining on Mondays that was consistent on all Mondays, and then that event that went back and forth now has decided to be Mondays only as well. So that's two events I have now that are actually every single Monday, and it's been making it really kinda short on time to do my Shorty stream on Monday. So this year we are moving the Shorty stream to Wednesdays. So this year we will be doing Shorty stream Wednesdays now. And we'll be starting with a new game, since we just finished up the Lord Winklebottom Investigates game, which will also be on that critical shot review style as well. Again, see, like, it's a point-click game, there's not a lot of crazy stuff to go into about it, see? So, now, one of the reasons I'm wanting to do this with Critical Shot, though, while on that note, is I've started getting games from publishers. I know it only took years for me to achieve. Years. Anyway, it isn't for the purposes of doing reviews, though. Those are just kind of a byproduct. They are in relation to Does It Plays. So, as somebody who has been a tester with it for a while now, I have been given the opportunity to actually receive copies of games to go through. Now, obviously, since I'm getting these copies through this, they want to report. So this has encouraged me to play these games not stream-wise. So, I'm actually playing some games stream-wise. And, honestly, I've kind of reached this point where I've been plagued for several years with this would be a fantastic game to stream syndrome. And while I still have that problem to a certain degree, I've came to the realization, look, I am having so many game intake, and if I just exclusively make almost everything to stream only, I will never, period, ever get through even a remote portion of the games I own. I will probably never, even if I didn't, but it would be even worse. So, I've started to wake up to the realization that, like, I need to be a little bit picky of what things I want to stream and not care about streaming. So, I've started on the side on top of those of playing through other games that I feel just like, I don't feel like this is stream material. I don't really feel like this is a game I would have fun streaming or that, and going through them with that. So now, because of this is adding more games to the pile to do reviews on. So that's kind of like why I've kind of thought up of this little side review show idea to kind of get small titles out there faster. So that's the idea with it. Otherwise, nothing too different planned for the year other than that. So, now, with the new year, as longtime viewers would know, summer is usually a busy overtime time, and I have absolutely no idea what's going to go on this year. Because last year, people remember, like, there was actually several weeks we got for 30 hours last year, which was really weird for my job. Very weird. And I don't know what we're going to be doing. Now, we had we started the year off with a bad snowstorm that affected our Monday and our Thursday. So that's something I have to take into account going into this week we're going into now. So I'm probably going to put in a few half days to kind of count that. Plus, I have to use a week before the end of March anyway, or I lose it. So I got to do something with them, right? So, we'll probably be having a few little stream extras maybe because of that kind of thing, of that here and there. But either way, I'm still waiting to see how work is going to be handled this summer. Hopefully, it'll be kind of slow again. But during and after COVID, like, my job has became really weird. Like, the yearly system has become very bizarre, so it's hard to say how that will be affected. So it's just something I have to kind of just play by ear in that. So it is what it is. Yeah. But anywho, with that, those are the current plans. Now, I do have one other idea, depending on some shenanigans I might get out there or not, but I don't want to like promise something that I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna invest all the time to, but it's a more time consuming thing, I'll put it that way. But anyway, other than that, pretty much the same old planned. Viewer choice Friday, Saturday will be my choice, and I am getting Persona Q ready for this Friday. I got you up to 45, so he needs 10 more levels to trigger the event I need to happen. And hopefully we'll have some better luck at the end of Persona Q. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining in the channel update for the new year. Till next time, don't play any iffy games.